Hey everyone, it's Kim, and today I have a pick a card reading finally. I know I haven't been on in a while because I was sick. I'm a little better now, or I'm getting better. And also because I was busy with the personal readings, so I'm sorry about that. I've been wanting to film a general reading for you guys because I think it's long overdue. So here I am finally doing it. And thanks to everybody who comments and messages me and emails me, subscribes, all the new subscribers. Hello, hi, I'm Kim. Thank you for subscribing, and yeah, let's get started. So the pick a card reading today, it's gonna be general messages, really. If you have a specific question in your mind, then I can just basically read the cards in regard to that question. It could be anything from career questions, love questions, anything really. And I'll try to read and interpret the cards in various different ways for those specific questions, and hopefully you can understand. Now, if something doesn't resonate with you, I still feel like you can still get a message out of what you picked. So if I say something and you're feeling like it's the complete opposite of what you're feeling, then I think the message in that case would be for you to recognize your truth and how you really feel about the situation, if that makes sense. So essentially, this message, I hope, will act as a mirror and reflect to you the things that you need to conceptualize, or the things that you need to hear, or not need, but could benefit from, rather. But if I'm saying something and you're like, yeah, that's me, then great. This pick a card reading is for you. I guess I'm just saying that because I still learn a lot from readings where the messages don't completely resonate with me. Like, based on what the general readings of the reader on YouTube or something is saying. And like, say they say something that I don't agree with or I don't resonate with. In that realization, I'm able to see exactly what I want and exactly what I think about that situation, if that makes sense. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. This is 1, 2, and 3. You can go ahead and take your time, or pause if you need more time. Also, I wanted to just thank everybody for purchasing a personal reading from me. And it's been great to hear your stories and to connect with you on that level. Yeah, and I'm so excited to do some more. So if you're interested in getting a personal reading from me, the information will be in the description box, okay? So yeah, this is 1, 2, and 3. See which one resonates with you or calls out to you, okay? Or maybe a number jumps out at you in your head. You're like, oh, that's my number. That's the one I need to pick. Then go for that. I'm going to go ahead and get started. For those who pick stack 1, your messages are... Okay, let's... Alright. We have adventure from the numerology deck. Then we have cycles and rhythms. It says, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Then we have home, Vesta. And this says, your household situation is improving, either through a move or healthy change in the occupants. And I know these two are connected with each other because you're experiencing the highs and lows of a situation. You're experiencing the troughs and peaks. So maybe you're just coming from the trough, which is, the trough is basically like the valley, your lower or lowest points. But you're coming out of that. With this Knight of Swords energy, I'm getting that this kind of negative experience or situation may be from an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, or it could just be somebody who's very brash, harsh with the way that they speak, very strong-minded, strong-willed, to the point that they are aggressive and perhaps can hurt other people because of their selfishness and unwillingness to understand another person's viewpoint or opinions or how they feel. So it could be that this person is just moving so fast and like you can't catch up with them, or like they're not considering you or other people in your family or in your home. That's why you have this card here with adventure. I'm getting the word parent, so maybe it could be somebody's parent. Maybe your parent is not being a very good one in your eyes, especially because it's Mother's Day, and maybe, it could be your mom, I don't know, or it could be your dad, somebody, maybe your brother is causing some chaos in the family as of this moment. So you have adventure here because you want to get away. You want to get away from home and you want to travel. You're waiting for your peak moment to come. You're waiting to ascend to a better place or a better situation. If that makes sense. I actually want to clarify a little bit. And just take a moment here. The message for you definitely, though, is that things are going to look up fairly soon because you are going through your cycles and rhythms, right? It says honor the cycles, your body, energy levels, and emotions. So I'm really getting like somebody who's watching this is just tired of the same things. Like they're tired, they want movement. They're seeking adventure. They want a new thrill. They want to be excited. They want to see new places. I feel like you guys are just like done with this situation of the home. It doesn't have to be your physical home. It could be your heart. It could be your soul. It could be the way that you're feeling in your body. You're just tired of feeling like you're not home. You know what I mean? Like you're tired of feeling like you don't belong somewhere, whatever it means. Whatever like home means for you is what I'm trying to say. And you want adventure. You want to get out. And you want to see the world, and you just want to enjoy. You're so tired of that negative situation with this home that you're like, you want to charge forward so quickly. So as you can see, there's different ways to read this. I'm hoping that with your current situation or with your specific situation, you can get a better sense of it, of the message for you, your subjective message. This thing is like keeps turning off. I'm using my laptop, so that's why it's crappy quality, and the sun is going down soon, so I'd like to clarify for those who pick stack 1 what messages do they need to hear. For this pick a card reading, I also just wanted to put out there, I intend this one to be light and fun. So, like, entertain yourself. Like, oh, pick a card. What does this have to say for me? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna go on an adventure. You know what I mean? Like, have fun with it. Don't take it too seriously. Although you could, because sometimes I take card readings seriously and they just resonate so much. And I'm, like, so happy that I picked that stack. So, of course, I want to do that for you, but at the same time, I'm feeling this energy of just, like, keep it light. Especially for those people who are new to tarot, don't even know tarot, don't understand it. Let's keep it light. Friendship. Interesting. Look at this cute card. What does it say? I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Interesting. So you could be going on an adventure with a friend, or you could meet somebody new, develop a friendship, and then go and have an adventure with them. Perhaps you can travel together. Perhaps this friend is the Knight of Swords, or represented by the Knight of Swords, and will bring this sort of energy to an end for you. Like, this person will be this change. It could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, air sign, or somebody who has an air element in their chart. But this could just be representative representative of the kind of person that this person that is coming into your life is, or that the type of their characteristics. You know, this person could be very like passionate, very forward, strong-minded, intellectual, smart. There's various different things to say in order to explain this card. I mean, the Knight of Swords is the fastest sword, so the fastest knight. So I'm associating this with somebody who just has like a ton of energy, a ton of fervor for life. I'm somebody who's just passionate about knowledge and intelligence and curious, I think. But also sometimes aggressive, where they don't really think about things before they talk. So they could be very impulsive, which may lead to their defeat, but I think it's somebody who doesn't really care anyway. Like, they're just gonna do what they want to do, and they don't really give a crap if it ends in embarrassment, because they could just brush it off just as quickly. So this is somebody I think that you're going to admire and look up to. It's somebody that's going to interest you, for sure. Maybe this new friendship will help you move out, help you travel, or be your roommate so that you can move out of this home situation that you'd rather not be in, if that makes sense. So I think with this friendship card, you can find a partner in this person, and this is sort of like your blessings from the universe. You know, this is your peak, or at least this person could be helping you reach your peak, if that makes sense. Okay, so for stack 1, that's your message. I hope that you found that interesting, fun, insightful. Alright, I hope that resonates with you and you get something useful out of it. Otherwise, why am I doing this, right? Alright, stack 2. We have, one of my favorite cards, Love. Love from the numerology deck. And then we have Unconditional Love. Mary Magdalene, oh my goodness, I feel very fond of this woman lately. It says, love yourself, others, in every situation, no matter what the outward appearance may be. Interesting that you have unconditional love and love here. And we have new beginnings. Whoa. The old must be released so that the new can enter. I feel like this is a message for those people who are getting divorced or want to get divorced, and find themselves being attracted to somebody else but still not completely divorced. So you have to go through with that divorce before you continue on with this person. Because, you know, the new person, I feel like it would be very difficult for that person to, or for you to connect. If this is resonating with you, this divorce aspect of the reading, it would be very difficult to fully connect with somebody if you're still very much so tied to another person, which even if you say, oh, I don't want this person, I don't love them anymore, but we're getting divorced, but you're not divorced yet. Could this, of course they're going to have doubts, or they can have doubts, you know what I mean? So you also have the King of Pentacles. So it could be regarding Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn that's coming into your life and basically acting as this new beginning where it's like really true, spiritual, intense love where you have a deep understanding of each other and your paths, and you have that very deep, visceral love and connection, and like you can't understand it. Because I say that because you have the Hierophant here. This is a card of marriage and spiritual connection and spiritual partnership and the more traditional aspects of a relationship. But I love the Hierophant. I've gotten this card so much lately. I don't know why, but I have been getting this card like with every single one of my personal readings. So that's interesting that you have that next to endings and beginnings, which is why I kind of talked about that divorce aspect a little bit. And then also, it's not only necessarily meaning an ending of a marriage, it could be a beginning of one. So if you're not married, if you're not engaged, you're single, this could be someone, an earth sign, coming into your life. Possibly an earth sign, doesn't have to be an earth sign, could just have earth in their sign, although that's not even necessary either. But this person, of course, is a very grounded person, enjoys luxury, enjoys the finer things in life, is resourceful in the physical world, knows how to make money perhaps, or is ambitious materially and wants to be financially successful. So this is all very good signs. I love the King of Pentacles, actually. So it doesn't have to be like an ending of somebody with an earth sign. It could just be a beginning with somebody with an earth sign. And this could be the person that you spend your life with, or the person that you marry. But in the same way, maybe if you're experiencing this divorce situation with an earth sign, or somebody that reminds you of the King of Pentacles, I think with a Hierophant here and unconditional love, this is a message to work through it. This is a message to remember to see that person in a positive light. Remember how you felt when you first fell in love with them. Remember those vows that you made. And this is interesting because you have this. So tying everything together, it just shows me that the main message here is definitely love. So for those who pick stack 2, I'm feeling like the majority of you really has some intense love questions. I feel like could be trouble in paradise with somebody that reminds you of the King of Pentacles, somebody that the King of Pentacles represents, and that's up to you to decide who that is. There's trouble in paradise, and this is a reminder for you to kind of hold them in a very understanding and compassionate light. And in doing so, it might even facilitate a new type of relationship with this person where it doesn't have to end, but you just have this understanding for each other, that it kind of rekindles that flame and helps you to move forward into a different relationship with each other, a more positive, perhaps more honest, communicative, vulnerable kind of relationship where you can really have this spiritual connection with each other and have a stronger bond with this unconditional card here with Mary Magdalene. So that's for those who pick stack 2. I feel like there's something else, like a message that wants to come through. Let's see from the romance angels what we can get. I think with here, the endings and beginnings, the old must be released so that the new can enter. Somebody new could also be entering your life. Like if you're single, it could be a King of Pentacles that needs to enter your life, or it could be a King of Pentacles that needs to leave, or a King of Pentacles that you need to forget. So it's really up to you to decide. This is a general reading. I cannot even begin to tell you what to do or what this person represents for you because it could go any way. What I am getting, though, is that this ending and beginning has to do with the King of Pentacles. So, like I said, either a new beginning with the King of Pentacles, whoever that person may represent, or an ending with one will facilitate this new beginning and this new unconditional love type of spiritual relationship where you can spend the rest of your life with this person. You may meet the person that you're going to marry after letting go of whatever this thing might represent. So it could be whatever this card is saying to let go of. If you do that, you will definitely manifest this new beginning, and it's gonna be a good one, I think. This is like a soulmate connection. I feel like a soulmate is gonna enter your life. Oh my goodness. Seriously? You guys, you saw that pop out and I did not pick it out of the deck. Yes, this is your soulmate. Oh my god, that's incredible. Because I was like looking at all these cards and I'm like, I'm sensing a soulmate energy here. Boom. Soulmate energy is our confirmation that once you let go, whatever you need to let go of, maybe your ex is a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, and you need to let go of them. So if you let go of them, this new beginning will come, and it's going to be your soulmate. This person could be the one that you're going to marry. Like, do you know what I mean? It's amazing. It's great. I love it. I love this one. No offense to the other ones. Other ones were great, but this is a very good love reading, I must say, because that was amazing. I mean, I think that's your confirmation right there. I hope that that made sense, and please do adjust your certain situation. If you're dating a Virgo or a Taurus or a Capricorn, and you see this, and then you see this card, I'm not saying let them go. If that's not what you're feeling, then please, by all means, read it in the way that is for you, because this is a general reading and thousands of people watch this. That's why I'm trying to give examples for every other kind of situation, but definitely it's so good, so good. And I feel like this person that's coming into your life, they may be experiencing something horrible, something very painful to them. And so this card comes up because you're going to help them kind of overcome it. You know what I mean? You're going to be a shoulder to lean on. You're going to be a helping hand. You're going to be a friend. But it's like you guys were meant to come across each other because you're soulmates. Some readers say that this is a twin flame card. They read it as a twin flame card. I'm not reading it as a twin flame card in this case. I'm just not getting a twin flame vibe. Twin flame is really different from soulmate. Sometimes the twin flame path is just not for everyone. But like with all these cards, I'm definitely getting a soulmate. A soulmate energy is, I feel, more warm. It's more harmonious. It's easier. It's like an easy love, an easy connection. There's definitely chemistry there, but it's not like a twin flame chaotic type of connection where you're like, I hate you, but then you feel so pulled towards them, if that makes sense. And like, you know that there's a special connection between you, but it's just the way that your lives are, it just can't work at this moment, and maybe eventually it will. But at the same time, a soulmate energy can interrupt a twin flame connection to the point that this person or you could just choose to be with your soulmate and not come into union with your twin flame at this time. Like I said, the goal is always with twin flames, the goal for twin flames is to come together. Like, that's just the goal, because that's going to be their highest path. But sometimes the person or the spiritual being, if you will, is not ready for that yet. Sometimes there's karma or experiences and lessons to be learned with a soulmate, and that soulmate is special. It's not to say that soulmate is nothing compared to my twin flame. This soulmate is special. I think a soulmate is equal to a twin flame. It's just two different types of connections, and there's a time for both of them. So it's now about to decide on, it's about deciding on which connection is for you in this moment, in this lifetime, okay? For those who pick stack 3, my gosh, my hair is like huge, and it's bothering me. Okay, I don't know. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Okay, I guess that's fine. For those who pick stack 3, your messages are, ooh, I'm not reading reversals, by the way. The Hanged Man and the World. Let's see what this energy is. you're like going with the flow. There's a feeling of going with the flow, and because you're so relaxed and detached to the outcomes of things, you're like manifesting very amazing things into your life, which is the world here. I feel like the world is like success, it's a completion, but it's also like a leveling up of some sort, because you're chilling, you're looking at things from a different perspective, you're not being too attached. And you're just relaxing. You're not particularly concerned or like activated to take action, if that makes sense. But in that sense as well, because you're feeling so much ease and flow in your energy, you're attracting like everything quickly and easily. You also have peace, exactly. There is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. I feel like you're embodying this energy, or you're going to, or you need to. Especially with the hangman, like I was just saying, he's chilling, like he's peaceful, and in that peace and in that energy that he or she is experiencing, they're just like manifesting things. Beautiful things are coming so easily, and you're just like enjoying every minute of it. And if that's not you right now, then it will be. So this is, again, a reminder to stay faithful and to kind of conceptualize what that means with peace and hangman. So maybe you're not feeling that way. You're like, I'm not feeling peaceful. I'm not feeling like the hangman. I'm not manifesting these things right now. Well, then this is a message to say to you, tune into this energy. Tune into this energy and you will. If that makes sense. You know, it's how law of attraction works. Law of attraction works by aligning with certain frequencies and certain vibrations and certain energies. And when you align, that's when you align to whatever thing that you want or desire. In this case, perhaps it's peace, or perhaps it's peace and the world. If that's what you desire and you're not getting there, it's because you're not aligned. Maybe you're not relaxed like the hangman. Maybe you need to embody this hangman energy at this moment. We also have inner goddess. Awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. So, I mean, yeah. It's perfect, really, because if you have your inner goddess activated, or if you're in tune with your inner goddess, even if you're like a man, and it would be your inner god, of course, but, excuse me, if you're in tune with her, like nothing, well, I'm sorry, I said her, but if you're in tune with your inner god or inner goddess, nothing can, get between you and peace. Nothing can disrupt your peace. Nothing can stop you from manifesting and having what you desire and to reach that next level. Because you're embodying your inner goddess. So this, for those who pick stack 3, damn, just do your best to feel like you're the shit again. Healing. Oh my goodness. I'm getting a sense that somebody who picked stack 3, or multiple people, they've just been through some kind of devastation. Maybe a breakup or a rejection or something like that. And it really disrupted their peace and their confidence in themselves. So they're at this point, or you're at this point of wanting to heal or needing to heal, and you're like looking for ways of how to do it. You're advanced in your healing enough where you can kind of step back a little bit from the pain and to see it in a different light. So for those who pick stack 3, like, this is a lesson for you, and it had to happen in the way that it did, no matter how painful it was, because you're leveling up, and you wouldn't have been able to level up if you didn't have that situation occur, even if it was heartbreaking. The healing is happening for you, and you're starting to feel yourself again. or you're starting to feel like yourself again, or you want to feel like yourself again. And when you do, like, you will honestly manifest not only peace, but very interesting, insightful, fun, necessary, even experiences for the next level of your growth and your journey. So as I said journey, I had the Soul's Journey lesson cards by James Van Praagh. Is that how you say his name? James Van Praagh, perhaps. On the side, and my eye just like gravitated to it. So let's get a couple cards from the James Van Praagh Soul's Journey lesson cards. Oh, I'd like to point out here, 12, 6 plus 6 is 12, the Hangman is 12. So maybe your healing could come in the form of looking at your situation in a different perspective or a different way. Okay, so maybe take a step back from the pain that you're feeling and look at it objectively in the grand scheme of the world and your life. Trust. This is actually the cover of this deck, Trust. So, I don't know, I think that's interesting. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. So yeah, I think once you look at your situation objectively and you take active measures in healing and you trust yourself enough to understand and to believe that you will get through it, whatever this pain is, that perhaps you're not realizing consciously, I think that, you know, you will embody your inner goddess and you will improve significantly in the way that you want to. And I keep hearing manifest. You will manifest what you want. And I think a lot of people here want to manifest love because perhaps they've been heartbroken or they've become rejected, or somebody that they love is found somebody else and that just made you lose your confidence. So now you're going to learn to trust your inner goddess. It's not the end of the world. You will find somebody better for you, better suited for you. There is no need to, this card says, there is no need to worry as everything is working out beautifully. Acceptance. Oh my goodness. Yes, acceptance. It just further reinstates that feeling that I got, that somebody here found out that their object of desire has somebody else now, or is interested in somebody else, and this kind of made them feel a lack of confidence in themselves. So it's now about getting this back, tuning into your inner goddess once again. Acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. And with trust here, this tells me that you need to accept that this was not meant to be, or it's not meant to be now. But trust that you will be fulfilled and that you will manifest and that your time will come. The world is about cycles as well. It's about completion. But I feel like the world, like I said, is a leveling up. So you will have this leveling up and your time will come to be happy, to be feeling abundance, to be feeling joy, to be feeling alive again. It'll come. But now it's like this journey of healing for you. So those who pick stack 3, It's definitely about healing. Like, I think if it's not resonating with you, then maybe you need to pick another stack, because I think certain people really needed to hear this message, and it's coming through strongly because of those people, and they needed to just somehow hear something or see these cards come up for them in order to kind of help them gain a little bit of their peace back and heal a little bit more. Okay? So I really hope that that resonated with you and that helped you understand your situation more. I hope that my messages helped you, and I hope that you got something insightful out of them, something that you can use on your journey. That would be amazing. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. I'm actually thinking of making another video after this. Just ranting. Not ranting. I feel like ranting is like unorganized, crappy thoughts. I'm thinking of just talking about my twin flame journey, my experience, perhaps some thoughts on some unrelated things. You know, just to talk about things. Because I feel like I want more content on my YouTube. I want to talk about various things, and I never honestly intended my page or my channel to be just about tarot. And I want to make that clear, like, that's not my main focus of this channel is for tarot. I want to talk about anything and everything, because I'm very much so interested in a lot of things, and I feel like it would be fun to interact with people on those topics and to see what people think about certain topics that I cover. So I'm working on doing something like that, and hopefully you'll be okay with it. But don't worry, I will have pick a card readings, and I will have twin flame readings, and I'll still talk about twin flames and the journey, because I know a lot of people who follow me here really like that content. But I want to branch out. I want to expand a little bit more. So yeah. And lastly, I don't know if I mentioned this, but my personal readings are available for booking. And the information on how to do that is below. Thank you again to everybody who purchased a personal reading. I truly appreciate it. You help me continue to do this and to do YouTube, and just to help me feel inspired. I love to connect with people, and the stories that you guys tell me, it's really amazing that you trust me with that information. So thank you again, and I hope that you enjoyed this reading.